What is up, you guys? I'm back with another video, and today I wanted to come on and just really introduce myself and let y'all get to know me a little bit more. I do post my life on Instagram, and I talk a lot about things in my captions. If y'all read my captions, you would know I have very long, drawn-out captions a lot of the times. So I do open up about myself on there. Sometimes I open up a little bit on my stories, but I want y'all to really get to know me. You guys truly have such a big role in my life. Like, I would not be doing anything that I'm doing right now if it weren't for all of you who support me. All of this has happened very, very quickly. I guess a year ago now. Last January, I decided to drop out of college, and I didn't really have a plan. I knew that I wanted to pursue business, but how I was going to do that, I really did not know. I actually got out of a very just toxic, not a healthy or positive relationship at all. Decided to rip that Band-Aid off after 5.5 years last year, so like a year ago now. And those two decisions, I feel like, really just catapulted me into just craziness, in a good way. Last year was just insane. It was such a whirlwind. It was like one thing after another after I made those decisions. It was like God being like, here you go. You finally decided to listen to me, you idiot. So here, now I can finally give you this thing that you were supposed to already have. Because I wouldn't listen to my gut for the longest time. That was telling me I needed to make certain decisions like that because they were hard decisions to make. But I did, and it led y'all into my life. So that was the first question I kind of wanted to address. You guys were asking how I got to where I'm at right now. And so that's really where it all started. And after I got out of that relationship, I decided that I was going to make a fitness account on Instagram. It was not something I took seriously whatsoever. I was just posting kind of to log my own journey myself, and share it with like my friends at home. The gym was really just like my life, especially after I didn't have school anymore and I didn't have that relationship anymore. Most of my friends had gone off to university, so they were not at home, and I was living at home with my dad and my dog. And those three things really were just my world, was my dad, my dog, and the gym. And that was really it. So I needed to do something for myself. I got to a point where I was just feeling very overwhelmed. I didn't know what I was doing. And I decided, after talking to my sister, who is 11 years older than me, she lives in Phoenix, she was like, why don't you just come stay with me? Book a one-way ticket out here and come stay with me for a little while. And I was like, you know what? I don't really have a reason to not. I have nothing holding me here. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. So I booked a ticket, and that's really when social media for me started falling into place. That was in August this past year. And when I got to Phoenix, it was really like a God thing. I had an opportunity come my way to join Team MBG, which is Motivated by Greatness. And essentially we are a network in the fitness industry of young individuals who are pursuing fitness as a career. And we have access to, mentors and just educational things that can help us build our social media accounts, to turn them into a way that we can make income, build up our coaching businesses, all of those things. And I actually was approached and joined MBG as the first girl on the team in August. And I was very skeptical of that. I was like, I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna join because I don't really have anything else going for me right now, so why not? And I joined, and literally it was the best decision of my life. It really motivated me to start taking my social media seriously. I started posting consistently, just immediately dove into the knowledge that I was able to access through MBG and started applying it to my account and what I was doing. And it instantly started to pick up traction, which I'm so blessed to be able to say. So when I joined MBG in August, I had just under 500 followers, I think. And then by September 1st, I remember on September 1st, I hit 1,000 followers on Instagram, which was something I never thought I would be able to do. And so I hit 1,000 followers, and from there, it just really started to pick up like crazy. And now I'm blessed to say that it's January and I have 13,000 of you on Instagram supporting me, which just absolutely blows my mind. That's not something I would have ever seen happening, but that has been what's really allowed me to get where I'm at right now with social media, was just really surrounding myself with the right kind of people, and they've truly become like family to me, which I'm just so grateful for. That's actually why I moved to Houston. I guess, what was it, in October I signed my lease, and I officially moved in November. That's kind of how I've gotten to where I'm at now. And it's just like crazy. I'm still trying to adjust and get used to everything and adjust to my new life in Houston, and it's very different, but it's so exciting, and I'm so blessed and so grateful for it. I know that this is God's plan for me. And yeah, the next question I wanted to answer, which is kind of self-explanatory right now, is where am I from? And I'm from Alabama. I was born and raised in Alabama. So when people meet me for the first time, a lot of the times they're like, oh, where's your accent? I personally do not think that I have an accent. Some people are saying now that I'm not in Alabama, I'm losing my accent. I never thought I had an accent to begin with, but everyone said I did. I don't know what y'all think. You'll have to let me know in the comments, but my family is actually not from the South. So I'm the only Southern born and raised in my family on both sides. So my dad is from upstate New York, and my mom is from Northwest Iowa. So none of my family has Southern accents. So I really don't think I ever had one to begin with. I will say in high school, probably had a little more of an accent just because of my friends and the people I hung around, but I don't know. I don't know what y'all think. I don't think I have an accent. I do say y'all a lot, but that does not count as an accent. Y'all is a word, not an accent. But yeah, so I'm from Alabama, and I absolutely love it. I know it's not for everybody, but the South truly holds such a big place in my heart. I am definitely a Southern girl at heart. A lot of people, I feel like, don't really know the kind of music I like to listen to. I've gotten questions about like, oh, what do you listen to when you work out? What do you like to listen to outside of the gym? And to answer both of those questions, I'm kind of a grandma when it comes to music. I don't like a lot of new mainstream music. I don't listen to pop. I honestly hate rap. What I love listening to, and I've loved listening to for so long, is country. Country holds such a big place in my heart, but I don't like new radio country. I like to follow smaller artists who are like up and coming, not with like record companies. I also really like older country, so sometimes you might even catch me listening to, not even gonna lie, like Johnny Cash or like Waylon Jennings. I'm also a huge classic rock fan. So growing up, my dad, he grew up like as a 70s kid, graduated high school in the 70s. My mom was like an 80s kid. So between the two of them, I listened to a lot of classic rock growing up. So I got a mixture too, which is kind of cool, of, you know, like more of the 70s, 60s, 70s classic rock versus like the 80s kind of classic rock, which they're actually very different. Honestly, my favorite is more of the stuff my dad listened to. So like the 60s, 70s classic rock. I love Pink Floyd. My dad's a huge like Allman Brothers fan. The Beatles, the Eagles. I personally, my favorite band is Leonard Skinner. So like old Leonard Skinner from like the 70s So like classic rock, but also southern rock. They actually recorded most of their music like an hour and a half away from where I'm from, which is also really cool. And me and my dad saw them live my senior year of high school together. That's something me and my dad really bond over, is music, classic rock. So those are my two favorites. And in the gym, I like rock still, but I gotta step it up a notch. So I like more like hard rock, sometimes even metal. But yeah, I actually do have my workout playlist linked in my link tree that will be in the description. So if you need a workout playlist and you like rock, go give it a listen. I don't use Spotify though, I only use Apple Music. So sorry if you don't like Apple Music. I personally don't like Spotify at all. So only for Apple Music, the OGs. I've also gotten asked, did I play sports? And to answer the question, yes and no. I've had an eating disorder my entire life that I've talked some about, and I'm gonna save going into all that for a different video, but it caused me to, as I was going through puberty, really feel the effects of it, and I was definitely malnourished. I was always at a healthy weight, so I didn't look sick to the eye, but how I felt, and my body just couldn't handle sports anymore. So I did grow up very athletic, played soccer and competitive all-star cheer. Those were like my two main sports. I quit both of those sports, I think like by the time I was 13. I was in middle school, but I actually was very involved in pageants. I know what you're thinking, like toddlers and tiaras, but no. I could put some pictures here from like my time in pageantry, but I was actually at a very competitive level, very involved with that. I've actually held state titles. What year was it? I guess like going into sophomore year in high school, I actually won a national title as well. So I was actually Miss Junior Teen America in high school, which was really cool. Those are definitely memories that I very much cherish, and pageantry has had a huge role in the person that I've become and just instilling confidence in me, and that's really what pageantry is. A lot of people don't really understand what pageants are. They think it's like a beauty contest, but that's not the case. There's so much that's involved in pageantry, and when you win, it's like having a job. A title is a job for a year. So that's kind of been my background in pageantry, and that was really like my sport. And I think it's funny too, because you look at me, like I don't look like a girly girl, I know that. I can get very girly girl if I want to, but on the regular, and I would say this in pageants too, I was the same way when I was actually like really competitive in pageants. This has always been my daily attire, no makeup, usually kind of bedhead, not gonna lie, and like gym clothes. I got like right now my gym clothes on under this big sweatshirt. But yeah, so I got both sides to me, you know. I can be really girly girl when I want to be, but most of the times I'm just like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna stick to this. I like convenience, I like comfort. And then another question is, am I competing? And the answer to that is yes. I actually start prep, I was just talking to my coach the other day, I start prep on February 1st. So that's pretty exciting. And yeah, I will be doing my first bodybuilding show this year. So stay tuned. There's definitely gonna be content on my YouTube channel for going through prep. Also, of course, on my Instagram. So if you're not following me there, go follow me there, and you can keep up with that once I get into the full swing of prep. But yeah, I can't wait. I'm doing bikini, and I'll announce the show I'm doing later on when it gets closer. Oh, this isn't really a question about me, but I've been asked a bunch recently actually, like what underwear do you wear under your gym clothes? Do you wear underwear with your leggings or shorts? And I don't. I'm not gonna lie, might be TMI, but I don't wear underwear. I go commando. It's honestly the best way to go because one, it sometimes like when underwear moves around, especially on leg day, like if you're squatting down, or on back day if you're deadlifting, like it's just annoying to like wear something that's gonna move around under your tight like leggings or shorts. And also it shows lines. Like I've tried so many different kinds of underwear, you know, like the seamless ones even that are just super thin, you can still see them. So the only time I wear underwear under my leggings or shorts is if they're like a super light color and I feel like they might be see-through. That's the only exception. Otherwise, no. Just go commando. I'm telling you, it's a game changer. Something I get asked is, how tall am I? I thought I was 5'4". That's what the doctor told me the last time I was there, but apparently I grew or something because I measured myself and I'm 5'5". So I'm not sure. I'm not tall, but I'm above average. Average is 5'4". I do have short legs and short arms. They say I have T-Rex arms, and I kind of do. I got short limbs, but I'm not short. I'm average height. I got a long torso to make up for it. Those are all of the questions that I'm gonna answer for now. I'll definitely do some more sit-down videos that aren't vlogs because I do want you guys to know me on a personal level. This was fun, and I'm excited to share like more of myself with you guys. So definitely let me know if any of this about myself surprised you. Let me know in the comments also if you do think I have an accent. I don't think I do. I don't think I do, but my friends make fun of me. So let me know in the comments. That is it for this one. So I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.